Alright. We're progressing quite well to the second part. You will see that there is a percentage, right? So once the vehicle takes 80%, or once it gets below 80%, it is disabled. It no longer runs. So you can get inside it and shit, but it just doesn't move or anything. See, you can get inside. It's not destroyed. It's just disabled. Just like me. Once the white smoke goes away, it's operational. But it looks like someone really did a fucking doozy on this poor bitch. Alright. You've gotten past the second part, even if it's at 80%. I will accept 80%. Now the third part might be oh, okay. No, it's not tricky. You got off easy. Yeah, you got off easy. Good job. Now, when you jump in the driver's seat, it's going to give, right? There's no e-brake on it. If you weigh too much, you can't get in, though. So you can either throw the stuff inside the truck or just drop it on the ground. Either one's acceptable. But if you weigh too much, you cannot get inside a vehicle, unfortunately. Otherwise, you could have somebody... Yeah, you could basically use people as, like, drug mules. You could just fill them and they're swollen. So get inside the vehicle, yeah. Oh, good, good, good. Now hit S and see if you can get out of it. Good, good, good. Excellent. Fantastic, soldier, fantastic. Now, drive it over the mine. I want you to drive it over the mine. It will not damage it, but I want you to be okay with driving it over the mine. Alright. Drive it into this. Drive it into this, the sandbag right here. Drive it into the sandbag. Yes. Okay, so sandbags do not resist it. Okay, excellent. Now, the next thing I'd like you to do, though, you'll need all your tools that you just used. Actually, you have a gun, right? You have a gun and ammo? If you do not have a gun and ammo, I can give you a gun. I'll give you my gun. Oh, excellent. Good, good, good. Always have a gun and ammo, soldier. Always. Alright, now, what I want you to do is I want you to drive this to the road and turn this truck into a roadblock. I want you to refuck it. You've unfucked it, now I want you to refuck it. If you jump in, yeah, you can do that, or you can hit Z, or you can hit Control plus a key. So take us to any road. Any road is fine, soldier. By about mid-war, these fucking trucks are everywhere. You will see these things everywhere. So being comfortable with them is important. You will see that going off-road, we go quite slowly. The truck, it doesn't matter how hard you hold down W, it goes the same speed. But on-road, it goes faster. And like that little trail right there, yes, that was it. That was after it. Okay. You can go through the fence. You can slam through the fence. That's what trucks can do. Yes. Tear it down! In fact, let's go north. Let's go north. Pick the truck up north. We'll actually use it to sabotage the roads. We'll do it to actually fuck with them. Just get their ghosts. Take a right, at this big ass intersection. Yeah, we're gonna fuck them up. We're gonna cause an international incident. The more thing is though, we're not like killing any of them, right? So it's not like we're breaking the treaty. Okay. So yeah, go into the go north. Go north. And then once you can, follow the fucking that rail line. There's like a black rail line. It looks like a cordyceps needle or some shit. There it is. Oh, this is fine too. This is fine too. I'm gonna take a right at the fucking rail bridge. No. Right? Yeah, keep going. Is it E? Is it open? Yeah, and then go on the bridge. Drive up the bridge. The bridge! The bridge! Yeah, that bridge right there. No, E, south. South! Okay, fine, this one's two. This one's good too. No, fine. Either one's good. Either one's good. Okay. Okay. Hit the L button. Jump out. Come over here. Hit the E button. Now hit the E button. Go to switch fuel type. It's like a little cycle-y thing. It should give you the diesel can that's in there, right? If you have that draw, then you change. Yeah. Okay. Now shoot it. Now shoot it and disable it. That sound, did you hear that sound? Now it's refucked. It's been refucked. So now it's disabled. So let's get out of here now. It's complete. Mission complete. We always exfiltrate as quick as possible once we finish the mission. See, this is one of their fucking towers. They know we're here. But they won't know who did it. Now, if they want to unfuck it, they'll have to have all those things that you fetched. Maybe they have it. Maybe they don't. Who knows? Soldier, we're building something better here. I hope you see. We must establish the one thing that this faction doesn't really have is a culture. The other faction kind of has. We kind of have a culture issue. We're trying to figure out who we are, but it doesn't help when people switch factions. It really doesn't help. I used to be a warden soldier, and I'm telling you this. I have a reason to fucking hate them and fight them every day. I learned about them on the other side. So but maybe I'm just as bad as they are because I used to be one of them. Okay, that was Vix. That was Vix. Now let's go to, let's build a fucking, we can make a base. We can make a base. We can make a base. Let's get, we're gonna get another truck. Yeah, we're gonna get another truck, and we can make so like, I'll show you how to make a push base, right? A really simple, easy, like the easiest thing to do, because sometimes you just want a base behind enemy lines. And yeah, that's what we'll do. I'll show you, yeah, how to do everything to get started, so that you can become a phantom. It's probably the funnest thing in this game is not killing. Like, I like killing, and that's really good, but I prefer to murder. This game will allow you to actually commit acts of murder against people that are almost defenseless. They have builders and truckmen and shit like that don't really like know how to fight. And shooting them is such a pleasure. It really is such a pleasure. Okay, first I'm gonna see if I can get my fucking hands on that Jeep. Go ahead. Hey, Somboy. Hey, Somboy. Hey, come here. Come here. Get out your wrench. Get out your wrench. Get out your wrench and get this one. Yeah, get this. Hey, we're taking this Jeep. Any objections? We won't take it in some reason. Let's get out. Oh, that's a bummer. Let's get out of here before we have to fucking pay someone's insurance deductible. I was trying to get basic materials. There's an insufficient amount. Okay, I am going to hit the Z key. Go ahead and hit Control 1 to switch the driver's seat. Excellent. There's the Argonaut. Oh, there's a fucking enemy to the south. We're just gonna go past them. Just go. Yeah, go south. Just go south. South, soldier. South. Yes, bring us south. I have a new lesson. I have a brand new lesson. Yes. Really new lesson that I've just concocted. There is a great seaport. You'll bring us to the seaport of Thunderfoot. You'll bring us to the great seaport of Thunderfoot. It's along this mighty highway. This highway is one of the privileges you enjoy as being a legionnaire. The Wardens have no access to anything like this. They can't construct roads like this. As you can see, it brings us to a maximum speed. It is okay to slam into people on the road. I mean, okay, not people per se, but other vehicles. Running people over is frowned upon. But it happens, soldier. That really is something I can do. Alright, excellent. Bring us as close to the seaport as possible, soldier. But you can't, don't send us careening into the water, because you can do that. There's nothing preventing that. Okay, fantastic. You can park it right here and lock it, please. You can lock it, but yeah, inside or outside is fine. Now come over here, and there are two vehicles I would like you to get from the seaport. These vehicles have been deposited by other players at some other time, but if they're here, they're perfectly... You can take anything out of the seaport anytime. So, I stand over here because it's usually safer. There is a Drummond 100 Alpha and a Odyssey as well. Get both those vehicles, please. Both those vehicles. Alright, go ahead and, oh yeah, yeah, that works too. Excellent, excellent. Okay, the intention of this next lesson is LUV recognition. These are all the same class, LUVs, okay? You can call them a car or a Jeep as well. That's acceptable. Calling the Warden thing a Jeep is acceptable. but I feel like it's better to call it a car. So this is a Warden manufactured vehicle. Okay, this thing right here, we cannot build this. Somebody stole this from them and put it over here. So yeah, bring the Odyssey over here as well. Yeah, we'll line them up. So you can see, right, that there are similarities between each of them. These each have an incredible capacity, okay, capability. So I will hit the M key right now, soldier. If you hit the M key, you have no intel. You are as blind as a bat. Blind as a bat. Okay, it's just because we went to a new region. Your intel from the last region was lost when you transferred the border. It's just a gameplay dynamic thing. There's no other way to describe it. That. Yes. Now, there's a solution to this. Please go to the safe house. This right here. And just hit E. Just hit double tap E. E and then E. And then now hit M and then space. And now your intel is updated. Okay, so now you can see where you are and where I am in these vehicles. If you hit your M key, right? So that's how you get intel. But notice it's not updating. It will only update once you come back here again, okay? So intel does not refresh, all right? However, there is a piece of gear that will help us, all right? Please pick up this radio. Most officers will be carrying a radio. Enlisted men, it really depends. Please equip the radio, soldier. Please equip that radio. Now that you equipped your radio, you can hit the M. Yeah, now you can hit M and then space. You will get 5-second intel updates, soldier. Every 5 seconds, you will be shown friendly positions, enemy positions, tanks. What tanks? So any vehicle, right? Whether it's a fucking bicycle or whether it's a super tank, it has the same icon, the same exact icon. It's a triangle. So you have to kind of try to. Yeah, well, yeah, so that's intel. Oh shit, don't get run over, don't get run over. That's the intel radius, soldier, okay? You will only get you will only have intel in those areas. It's watchtowers. Those diamond things that produce that, those are watchtowers. Now, there's a caveat to that, soldier. All of these vehicles will also act as a mobile watchtower. So if you're on the front line, okay, and there's no watchtowers and no one knows what the fuck's going on, because that happens, soldier, it's bad. If we don't know where our forward units are, we don't reinforce them. If we don't know where the enemy is, we don't attack them. So the watchtowers are crucial. However, you could also use one of these things to do the same thing, alright? Honestly, my favorite between all three of them probably just goes to the Jeep. The Jeep, this is just the fastest. This thing right here is just the fastest. It has a fucking... You have to fucking... So, remember the truck, right? After 79%, truck is disabled. After 30%, the fucking Jeep is disabled. 30%, brother. Okay, that means fucking they can mag dump. They can mag dump into you, dude, and you can run into them. You can do Mad Max shit. And then look how wide the fucking front grill is, dude. Okay, like, I feel like this front grill kind of ends, like, I don't know. The front grill is great. So this is like a smashing machine. It's a recon machine. You can carry guys in it. It has storage capacity. So just like that truck, it can carry shit in it too. So you can have BMATs and guns and bombs and shit, okay? This one's cool too. This one, the Odyssey, is an upgraded version of the Argonaut. And here's why the Odyssey's cool. I'll show you why the Odyssey's cool. I'll show you why the Odyssey's cool. Yeah, because I can stick out of here. So I can be way more protected. You can get shot out of that fucking Argonaut so easy. This Argonaut, they can definitely shoot you out of it, soldier. If you're not fast enough, they'll just shoot you through the side. But this thing, it's way harder to shoot. So you can see that the Warden machine is kind of a hybrid between our upgraded thing and our unupgraded thing. It doesn't have the top hatch. And it doesn't... This thing over here has some armor. It has a little bit of armor. This thing has none. So this is like an in-between those two vehicles. These things are nice, though. These things are nice. I like the... There's nothing wrong with the Drummond, but it only seats 2 guys. It only seats 2 guys. So if you want to do covert ops bullshit... you could bring 4 guys in our Jeep or 2 in theirs. So this right here is more for like building shit. But yeah, I'll let you test them out or whatever. You can test them out and just see how responsive they are. You'll notice they all make the same sound. They make the same exact sound. But they have different speeds, soldier. This one's the fastest. This one's the slowest. This one's the second fastest. Let me in, soldier. I do. It's just this. There's a lot of meme potential here. A lot of meme potential with this one. It's good for being a partisan, shooting partisans. It's cheap to make. There's really nothing bad about this. There is a fair... Okay, I will show you something, soldier. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Okay. Come towards me. Very slowly come towards me. Okay, at the last minute is when you run away. If someone's fucking chasing you, at the last minute you veer off. So you don't run away slowly, because then it can fucking, and you don't try to fucking outsmart either. That's all I want to show you. Yeah, it's really dangerous though, playing around with these things. Really dangerous. Spacebar also is a handbrake, if that matters at higher speeds. This thing has 3 seats, which is pretty nuts actually. But you'll see though that yeah, but it has that cool like. Yeah, you can like shake it into the way you want to go. So the extra weight, it kind of helps it it gives it that extra. I don't know how to describe it. The physics engine in this game is really weird. But I'm gonna tell you this, man. The speed difference. I don't know. You really have to decide if you like this one. You really gotta decide. I mean, that's cool though, because you can have a guy. Okay. There's one more selling point to this one. I'm high. I'm hella high up here. So shooting down on people is very good. Shooting down on people is great. It's not quite the same as being at this level at the bottom. Yeah. I feel like this one might have the highest top speed actually. I feel like when you actually get it going, maybe the acceleration isn't as fast as the Jeep. Or maybe it's identical to the Jeep. I don't really know, man. It doesn't look like the Jeep. It just feels different though, I'll say that, it feels different. And it's got a little more like, I don't know what to describe that. It feels like you're on like butter sometimes. Yeah, the spacebar is there for assisting and that kind of shit. These things are all great, man. These things are all great. This is one of the few games where light vehicles are actually a tremendous asset to the team. They're a tremendous asset. Okay, so I will let you, now that you've chosen these ones, just choose which vehicle you want for this next part, and submit the other 2 back in the seaport, please, because we only need 1 vehicle here. It's not good to be wasteful. Somebody was very kind to leave these here for us, and so hopefully they'll be treasured the same way we treasured them. So you come over here. And then you drive near the pad, you hit E, and there's like an option, like, yeah, there you go, great. Oh yeah, soldier, this is a logistics vehicle. Go ahead and unlock it. But this, you will see many of these flatbeds. At the beginning of the war, do not mess with them. But later on, you will see a surplus of them. They are good for transporting yourself, 1 other guy, and 1 slot. They are also great for smashing, but their off-road capacity is diminished. Oh, does it have fuel? Maybe it doesn't have fuel. If it doesn't have fuel. Oh, it does. Yeah, it can... So the main... Okay, I'll show you the special ability this thing can do. Because it's killed me. Go ahead and hit the main road. Alright, allow me to drive, please. So yeah, with this thing, you really want to be careful. I learned this because they killed me like this. It reaches a really decent, like you can hear it shifting. But what it can do though is, woo! Like that, this right here, that little boot, it can basically maintain the speed off road for like a minute. So it's great for just like smashing something. That's mainly what I want to say. Because it is half track, it does have a decent amount of off-road capacity. It takes a couple more bullets to stop it. There is incredible meme potential because you can actually get guys in the back. You just have to get them to jump off or something. They can jump on the back. So you can have guys in the back with guns and shit. I don't know if rocket launcher is good. But I know the answer. Squish you. Squish you. And look how nice and neat and orderly it is now. We don't have nice, neat, orderly. Oh, it's probably not. It might be damaged. But it's damaged, you can't submit it. Oh, I see now. That is fun. Yeah, somebody... Okay, well, I'm the somebody, actually. I'll just dump all these fucking... We don't need all these diesel cans. No, no, no. Okay, drop item. Drop item. Drop item. Excellent. Now, soldier... Let's see. Let's see if there's anything we can do to help out the front line. Okay, yeah, go ahead and hop in this vehicle. We have one final mission, soldier. Ah, yes. Okay, we'll go over this now. We'll go over this now. Yes, we'll go over this now. Yes, crates are important. Okay, so... Okay, yeah, so what I would like you to do, soldier... Okay, I want you to take that 100 B-mats and put it in your inventory, please. There's 100 B-mats in the seaport inventory. Okay, now, from the seaport inventory, so hit E, right-click on that, and turn it to a crate. You can, yeah, right-click, and then pack materials. There we go, pack materials. So you should have now, instead of 100 B-mats, you should have one crate of B-mats. Okay, excellent. Now, please come over here to the safe house. Okay, so any base, right? The safe house right here is a base. That's why we're going to the safe house, because it's a base. You go into the safe house, or you go outside the safe house. You hit the E button. You right-click on those B mats, those 100 B mats, right? And then you submit all the stockpile. Just always hit submit all, or actually no, submit the stockpile. Sorry, not submit all. Submit the stockpile. So once you do that, it will be entering the base, and now, great, you're great. Now at the base there is 100 B mats. So you took 100 B mats, you created them at the seaport, and then you delivered them here to turn them to 100 B mats. The reason why crates are important, soldier, is one crate weighs less, about half as less as 100 B mats. Also, if you are stuck, if the partisans shoot you and stop your fucking truck, it is way better for them to get 15 crates of B mats than 1,500 B mats. It's the same amount, but they got to take all that shit to a base to use it. They can't use it right there. Same thing with the grenades. It's more secure that way. At the seaport and at the depot, you can change whether it's crated or uncrated, but like, I don't even know how it would work for some things. Like, I don't even know if you can uncrate guns, because there's like 20 guns. I don't know how that would work. But basically, the way logistics works, I mean, you just, you like to keep it in its created form. You want, I see what you're saying. You want to keep it in its created form. Seaports and storage depots will be able to do that. So it's seaports and storage depots. You can hit the M key spacebar and you can mouse over any of the seaports or storage depots next to us, and you'll see its inventory. And that inventory is exclusively in crates. There's nothing in the inventory. There's no fucking loose bullets or anything. It's all in magazines, all in crates of magazines. Okay, so what we want to do now, soldier, is there is a shortage of B-mats on the front. I can see, yeah, they want fucking, I can see, you can see if you look up north, they need ammo and B-mat. They need ammo and B-mat. They want anti-tank weapons though. So we might need to go all the way to Sataria. Sataria has the most shit. Sataria has the best shit. And we will have to take a road trip to Sataria. It doesn't exactly have the shit they're looking for though. They want basic materials. Maybe Fairmore. Ah, yes, yes, yes. We can help them out now. Let's go to Fairmore. Fairmore is to the northwest. We'll go there and pick up basic materials for them and deliver them. And you'll be a hero and you'll get more rank. Be a hero. So it's to the northwest. It's the next highway. Sorry, I meant to say the next hex. There's only one highway. Lore-wise, this wall was constructed during the First War. There's the First Great War. It does echo World War I, World War II in many ways, but like, it's just different. It's really just different. Looking for similarities, there's more differences than similarities, and that's a beautiful thing. Like, for example, we have a vehicle called the Taurine Rigger. Yeah, that thing right there on the right. That vehicle on the right that we just passed, that big fucking badass truck thing, that has been in the Legion Army's arsenal for 200 years, soldier. They've had that patented for 200 years, so that's how the time scale goes. I guess it's more like fantasy than actual recreation of those wars. There are strange cults. You will find clues regarding their whereabouts hidden across the map. They are bizarre. There were once events that included them, and they were world-ending and shattering. There are actually many factions, I guess. I don't know. But ultimately, soldier, you are the lore. You construct the lore. It's the battles we win. That's what matters. The average frontland fighting man doesn't care where Marcia is. Yes, bring us through. quite satisfying once you get the hang of the physics. At first, it doesn't seem like there is one, but it's living and breathing. It's a tremendous thing. Fairmore, soldier, you take us to the refinery there. It's a hammer. There are 2,000 BMATs waiting to be delivered. I'm not sure this thing's capacity. I think it's like 6 or 8 slots, but they'll be happy with what they get. So people, there's guys out there, they're called scroopers. They're called scrappers, but they call themselves scroopers, and they take the scrap from the scrap field, they bring it to the refinery, and they turn it to the BMATs. So there's already guys that have done the first part of the job for us. That's the whole fucking thing. That's all they do, is just scrap all the time. They're really into it. Drive off, do not exit the vehicle, hit the E button, and either shift click or right click on the BMATs and get as many BMATs as you can carry in this vehicle. You should be able to like get like 600 or 700, maybe 800, I don't know, there's a lot. It'll take a little bit. It'll take a little while to draw these. If you right click and go retrieve multiple, it'll do 60 instead of 20, or you can just shift click and do the same thing. That doesn't actually make it go faster, but it saves you some fucking clicking, dude. I wore out my other mouse. I wore out the mouse wheel on my other mouse, dude, because I'm fucking constantly readjusting this game. With thousands of hours, it just stopped fucking working. If I push down really hard on it, sometimes it works. So I got my fucking shitty office mouse, so it's just fine. Shitty office mouse, skull candies, dude. You don't need any fucking mods, dude. This is the one game, dude. All you need is your mind. Your mind is the ultimate weapon. I was never a Marine, but I believe that shit. They say that the most dangerous fucking weapon is a Marine's rifle. Because there's a dangerous fucking scary thing guiding that rifle. It's almost like a floating gun going directly where it can do the most damage. Great. Let's go to the pits. To the east. Basically like the front line. It's where you got the wrench from. This game, it is really pushing the limits. Like this game engine, this is the Unreal engine. It's screeching. I don't know if you can feel it the way I can, but as soon as the ship's entered, like it's like like the devs, they have built a house of cards on this engine, and it falls through sometimes, but there's nothing like it. It's unpolished in some ways, unrefined, but where it shines, there's nothing like it anywhere. When I don't play this game, it's like the Green Goblin shows up in my corner and starts talking to me, yelling at me and asking me where the fuck I am, what I'm doing. There's people that need me. And then I check Foxhole stats and I see that there's 2,000 players online, which means that maybe 700, 800, 900, 1,200 people need help. There's someone out there somewhere that needs help. The thing is though, soldier, you can never give the enemy the fucking initiative. Once you start defending and being on the back foot and getting all panicky, once you start spawning in the forward areas and you see 12 other fucking junior enlisted spawning with you, you know it's far gone. Never be like that, soldier. It's okay to lose, but never okay. Yeah, it's okay to lose, soldier, but it's never okay to lose the initiative. It's never okay to lose the fucking initiative. You can always flank. You can always find a choke point. There's always a fucking new spin. What I'm telling you is, if you want to, you can join the fate of most of the players in this game. There's a terrible epidemic. It happens to most of them. They just get stuck in a death loop. They've played Call of Battlefield for too many years, and it just rotted their brain. So they run into the bullets and die. And you can do that, and that's perfectly acceptable. And I can't tell anyone how to do that. But when you get stuck in the death loop, soldier, it's hard to break out because your mind gets smaller and smaller and smaller. And soon all you do is just fucking design yourself for death. Oh yeah, we took a wrong turn. That's okay. Go off road. Go off road. You can go off road to the east. Oh, don't take us over this bridge though. Stay away from this bridge though. Just take us south. Yeah, we don't want to go on that fucking bridge to this northeast. Yeah, off-road capacity. You can see it is decent, but it's not quite what it's like being on road. Broke my arm being a dumbass 2 weeks ago, and even when it was in 3 fucking pieces, I have titanium in it now. It's all in 1 piece. But even when it was in 3 fucking pieces, I played this game with 1 arm. There's nothing I wouldn't do for the fucking Legion. Once you find a reason to fight, soldier, you become hooked. But no one can give you that reason. It's hard to find the reason. No, stay off the bridge. Stay off the bridge. I don't want the bridge. No reason will find you, though, soldier. You will either log off or you will accept it. It's never a good thing to have a reason to play this game. It's never a good. You want to take us to the pit, soldier? Memorization is important, but not quite as important as in other games. I don't think it's quite as important simply because it's so big. You can almost always flank. There's places I've never been to on the map. There's places I'll never go on the map. The devs sunk all those fucking those that used to be land out there. Those water hexes that used to be land. They sunk them all so the ships could go through. The best way to describe this game is just a fucking experiment, really. They toy with us all the time. They'll just in the middle of nowhere change conditions and shit. And just see how we like handle it. But that's the best thing about this game, soldiers. There is no true meta. The game changes so often that you being a fresh player, you don't have to deal with dickheads that have been playing for 8 years. They're here, but they don't know everything about the game. There's new shit they don't know that you can learn and be better at than them. That's why this is like the to the pit, soldier. To the pit. Okay, you can take us. Yeah, you can take us on the rail if you want to. Do you see the pits on the map? If you hit M in space, it's that relic base to the south. I guess it's my spurring notions that fog the map. I'll tell you this though, soldier. The funniest thing happened. It really did. I used to be so bad at directions, and as soon as I became a captain, it changed. There's a period when I was a lieutenant where I got east and west confused all the time, but now it just got fixed. I recently got promoted. That's what the last war did for me. It made me a fucking captain. A fucking captain of the Legion Army. Yeah! Okay, go ahead and go inside the gate and make a left. And then go to the relic base. Go inch up the relic base. So hit the E button. Go right click on the BMAT crates, submit all the stockpile. Submit all the stockpile. Okay, great. They're gonna commend you. Oh yeah. Good job, Corporal Runko. Good job, Corporal. This is my Storm Corporal, everybody. He's gonna be a fucking hero. Remember the name. Alright, let's go get more BMATs so we can get these guys more gear. We're going back to Fairway. Well, you've done pretty well, soldier. You've covered a lot of ground. If you wanted to sign off or take a break for now, that would be fine. But I definitely want this for the academy. It's a symbol of Legion power, Legion might. It's a symbol of Warden hatred. Yes. It seemed like about that. You learned a lot, soldier. Yes. If you remember half the shit with it, please, 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 dump your unlock the vehicle if it's locked, and then dump your shit off in the relic base. Just go over there and dump all your shit off in the relic base. Your radio, all your shit. Yes, soldier, you'll do great things. You'll be a fine officer one day. A fine officer.